Today, we're going to talk about a man whose life went from bad to worse. His story is one of the most famous and odd in the entire Bible. It's the story of Jonah, a man who ended up in the belly of a, do you know? A pig? No, not a pig. A tiger? No, not a tiger. A whale. Well, maybe not an orca, but the Bible definitely tells us that it was a big fish. Let's take a closer look at the story of Jonah together. Today's Bible lesson comes to us from Jonah chapter 1. Today's Bible art is a Jonah and the whale canvas. Jonah heard God speaking to him, telling him to go to a city that was evil and preach to people there. Jonah did not want to do that, so he left, got on a ship, and traveled the opposite direction. When he was on the ship, a fierce storm came up and all the people became frightened. Jonah believed that God was punishing him for running away, so he told the others to throw him into the water and the sea would become calm. The story tells us that Jonah was swallowed by a great fish, perhaps a whale, and we are told Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days. While Jonah was in the belly of the fish, he prayed to God. He realized that he was trying to run away from God and from what God had planned for his life. It must have been miserable inside that fish, but when Jonah came out, he had renewed faith. God used that time in the great fish to build up Jonah's faith. He listened to God and went on to deliver God's message. No matter your age, children or adults, many of us have experienced disappointment and hardship. Now, I doubt any of us will be swallowed by a big fish, but all of us will experience bad things in our lives. We lose someone we love. We miss out on an opportunity that we really thought would happen. We suffer through a terrible illness or injury, or something unexpected brings loss into our lives. And we feel like Jonah, trapped in the belly of a big fish, trapped in our situation, and we don't know how to escape. And sometimes we run from God. Faith grows much faster and stronger in bad times than it does in good. Bad times make us rely more on God. They send us to our knees faster than the good times. They force us to put our faith and our hope in God, trusting that everything will turn out okay. God can use sickness and injury and loss and even death to draw us closer to Him. I would like to encourage all of our young families to make an intentional effort this week to pause and to reflect and to pray with your young family. With all that's going on in the world and everything that's going on close to home, affirm with your children what it means to love God and what it means to love others and to trust in Him and to listen to Him. God will use tough times to make us stronger, and He will use our faith to overcome any situation. Every day, may each of us trust more in Him. Amen.